Okay, Rabotai, we are on live. Welcome back to all. Today we're going to go over three halachot. Again, we are still in the halachot of berachot. The first halachah we want to see today is if a person eats cornflakes, corn pops, right, cereal, what blessing do you bless on it? Say I have cornflakes and milk. What blessing do I say?
I thought it was mezanot, no?
So you see, this is very important. We have to make sure that whenever we have cereal, we need to look at the ingredients. What do they do it with? A lot of times, if you see it, it says with corn. Even there's a lot of cereal that we do today, like you have, potato starch, corn starch, right? You have all of these things, so you got to be very, very careful when you're saying the barakah. Even though, like we learned last time, that even if you say mizanot, you're good, but nevertheless, initially or ideally, you want to be able to say the correct bracha. So therefore, if a person is having cornflakes or corn pops, right, cereal with milk, we're going to tell you that the blessing is going to be not even ha'adama. Why? Because it lost its texture. You don't even know if it's corn or not. So the blessing is going to be shahakol niheh b'dvaro. Once you say shahakol niheh b'dvaro, that's also going to exempt automatically the milk that's inside the cereal. So you ask me a question, Rabbi, what practical difference do I care for the milk right now? Because remember, there's such a concept in law. If a person eats something which is the ikar, something which is the main thing, versus something which is tafel, secondary. You have primary and you have secondary. I'm going to give you an example. Right now, you got to you're in a party, correct? You stop by for whatever reason. Somebody says, you got to have a shot with me. So you have a shot with him. When you drink that shot, they give you food to eat, correct? Are you supposed to say a bracha on that food? Let's say they give you cucumber, tomato, I don't know, bread. Do you have to say a blessing on that food that you're trying to go and you're trying to kill the, the bitterness of the alcohol? Richard, welcome, Richard. You know, when I see Richard, I'm happy. Richard, I got your message yesterday, but yesterday was a very long day for me. Even though it was Sunday, it was a long day.
Richard, I got your messages and emails as well, brother. Miss you, man.
Richard,
I got your message. Wait a minute, I want to say something to you. I love everybody on this box. I couldn't get it through my phone. I ran home to just get 25 minutes with you guys. And yes, a little business doesn't hurt either.
Very nice to see you, Richard.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay.
You guys all got yarmulkes on?
Yeah,
I don't.
Okay. I'll leave you alone now.
There we go.
I always got mine on.
Rich, I want to tell you the next few classes, we're going to be learning about something very important. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish everything in one class, but I think it's a topic which, I don't want to say I stumbled upon. Like you and I spoke about before, you have a lot of people that are unfortunately in the stage of depression, or they're down, or they're upset. I want to learn with you guys, B'ezrat Hashem, today, and maybe in the next few sessions, that even when a person is down or broken, he has an obligation to be happy. A person was never given the right to be upset. Something doesn't go your way, or doesn't matter what it is. You have to be able to always force yourself to be happy, Jigari. Now, it's not easy to do, Jigari. You know, the funny thing is, I want to get back to the halachot, but you know, Richard brings such energy to the class, it's nuts. Richard, I can't. Richard, last week, we were learning with the story with Rabbi Akiva, remember? That whatever Hashem does, He does for the best, correct? I knew that after I said that, whenever you teach something comes up. I knew it. I understand, I felt it. So Jigarik, what do you think happens, Jigarik? So I get money orders, right? I have to, give cash, you get money order. I like to pay the yeshiva with money orders, okay? I like them putting on my credit card bill. It makes it much more complicated. Whatever, so I got 2 money orders for 2 of my kids. The rest, I try to give cash, whatever, some credit card. But not to put everything in, on one credit. It's hard. So the guy gave me the money orders. I had it in my pocket for 2 days. I remember I had it in my pocket for 2 days. And this is what means don't delay. When you delay, you lose out. I said I'll do it tomorrow. So now the following day comes, I tell my daughter, I say, come over here. I'm going to give you one money order. I'm going to give your sister another money order. Please give it to the school. So now I'm looking in my pockets. It's gone. I don't know where in the world it is. I have no idea. So now I start searching. I'm not just going to let it go, correct? We're talking about almost $3,000. So here I am trying to search for it, and I can't find it. You got it. It's nowhere. I checked in the school. I checked in my car. Maybe underneath the seats. I don't know. Maybe I put it between the books. Sometimes you learn. You get carried away. You got it, nothing. You know what I said to myself? I said, call the Abd Rahman Latava. Whatever Hashem does, He does for the good. And I kept on repeating. It made me feel good. By the way, I'm like, listen, it is what it is. I tried to call the guy back. I said, is there any way we can cancel the money order? He's like, Rabbi, it's like cash. It's possible, but it's if you did it, it's done. He's like, I beg you, try to find it. Whatever it is, you got it. I was not even going to look for it because I just didn't want to take time from my learning away. I'm speaking about maybe a week later. You hear? My daughter's bragging me. I don't know what she wants. My little daughter, she's just bragging and bragging. I want this. And I'm like, she's just following wherever I go. And then she goes to, it was on the outside. She goes and she finds a paper. She's like, oh, look what I find. Look what I found. I said, do me, please. I'm not in the mood for this right now. But look what I look at it. It's one money order. You got it. I don't know how it ended up on the. I have no idea how it ended up on the street. That's one. So I'm like, what's that? But there were supposed to be two. She's like, if I find another one, you're gonna buy me a present. I said, I'll buy you a present. She started looking and she found another just paper. It was just folded. I don't know. I guess it rained. I mean, you saw it faded out a little bit. But in the end, Baruch Hashem, I was able to find it. I'm just trying to... It's one of those things, you have to believe that whatever Hashem does, He does for the best. And this is one of the things you'll see whenever you believe Hashem comes and He comes through. Baruch Hashem turned out well, even if He didn't. Big deal. You're not going to start killing yourself right now. Yeah, for money. Anyway, Richard, let me just get back to the halachot because I really want to... So we started speaking about the halakha. If you start drinking alcohol, correct, Jigarik? And somebody gives you food to eat, to go ahead and tame down the spiciness or the bitterness of the alcohol or the sharpness, do you have to say a blessing?
I would think you don't, because you're not eating it for the pleasure, because you're hungry.
No, since I'm eating it to kill away the sharpness, so then we're going to tell you don't have to bless. Similarly, by the milk. When I'm having milk right now with the cereal, the milk comes as a secondary to the cereal, which is primary. So once I bless on the cereal, I exempt the milk.
Rabbi.
Yes, Richard.
If I'm the only one that has this question, don't answer it.
Richard, you know something? Everybody has this question. Nobody wants to ask.
No, I'm confused. What you and Ruben are saying is you're differentiating the prayer by need and the prayer by want. Am I wrong in hearing that, or is that what you mean? Because I'm confused right now.
So Richard, what we began speaking about, if a person is eating, for example, Richard, you want to have cream cheese, correct? And you want to put it on a cracker. So right now I have in front of me two blessings. One which is going to be Borei Minei Mizanot, which is on the cracker. And Shahakol Yebedvor is going to be on the cream cheese. So which blessing do I bless on first? Or do I only bless one blessing? So the law is going to state that since the main ingredient over here is the cracker, you're going to say Mizanot on the cracker, automatically the cream cheese is included in the blessing because it's secondary to the cracker.
So wait, matzah and bagel, forget about, I don't want to say. So if something's on the matzah or something's on the bagel, you do the matzah or the bagel first, and then anything accompanying on top of there is good with the prayer on the base thing. Am I saying it right?
Correct. But I want to tell you something stronger, Richard. when you say on the bread hamotzi, it really covers everything. But over here we speak about a situation where it doesn't cover everything. Still, any food which is accompanied with it gets included in the blessing. Okay? So we were just trying to bring out over your point, Richard, that if you are eating cornflakes or corn pops, you want to try to be careful to always look at the ingredient. You'll see it says milled corn. If you see that it says corn, even though corn, if I eat corn by itself, the blessing is ha'adamah. But when it changes its state, it's no longer corn, it's right now milled, grinded, now it's, cornflakes or corn pops, then the blessing is going to be sha'akol niya b'dvaro. Yes? Yes, Jigari, everybody's with me? Okay.
Rabbi, why is rice mizonot?
Rice mizonot, even though rice is mizonot, even though it's not from it's one of the grains. It's one of the grains, even because it is a grain. Rice is a grain. Even though it's not wheat, barley, spelt, rye, and oats, nevertheless, rice is a type of grain. That's what we're going to say borei minim mizonot. But the after blessing is going to be borei nefashot rabot. Rice is a grain.
So is it like an exception?
It is an exception, yes. It is. And I would like to look at it. I never even thought about it, why we say mizonot on rice. But I'm looking because it is a grain. Tell me, where does rice come from?
It's like similar to wheat. It comes from a plant, no?
So therefore, that's why we say mizonot. Correct. It is a form of grain. That's why. Correct. But here's the next question. What happens if a person wants to eat from the 5 grains which I just mentioned? Let's say from wheat, barley, spelt, oats, or rye. You want to eat a cereal, but it's not baked, it's not cooked, but rather it's roasted. I don't know, you want to eat roasted oats. I don't know, you want to eat some kind of cereal like that. With milk, what blessing is that going to be? Even though when it comes to the 5 grains, usually the blessing is borei minim mizonot unless it's bread. Nevertheless, once you roast the grains, the blessing changes from borei minim mizonot to borei puri adama. Yes, you guys are with me?
We're with you, Rabbi.
Right, you guys have, I don't know if you guys ever see granola, for example. You want to have granola cereal with milk. Over there, we're going to tell you they're roasted, so therefore the blessing is going to be on it. Borei pri ha'adama. Somebody's telling you. Okay. Now,
Rabbi, when you don't know what the bracha is, and you can't call anybody Shabbat, what do you do? Shakol?
if it's on Shabbat, you were saying?
Mm-hmm.
On Shabbat, it's always safer to say shakol on everything. Yeah, but if you want throughout the week, there are apps. They're called berachot apps.
Mm-hmm.
If you get a bracha app, it literally tells you what you have to bless. You just put in the food. There's so many today, there's so many apps today. There's so much Torah that all you got to do is just type in the word. It's going to give you exactly what blessing you have to say. Now,
Even
just one more.
brand.
Say it again.
Even by brand.
Yeah, even by brand. Yeah,
Make the brand name.
Yeah. Just something very important. Let's say I want to eat right now. I don't know. Give me a type of cereal. I don't know. Give me a cereal which is made out of flour. I don't know. What do you call it?
Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes is made out of flour?
Isn't that? Oh.
Rob, how are you?
Cheerios.
Cheerios. Okay, thank you. I like that. All right, thank you. Beautiful. I like Cheerios. Cheerios, the blessing would be on it. Borei minim mizonot. Unless we have, Cheerios will be borei minim mizonot. I don't think they roast it. I'm assuming they don't roast it. So if the blessing is going to be on it, borei minim mizonot. Now watch this. A lot of times, if you have honey roasted Cheerios, the milk is sweet. Correct, Richard? Now you want to drink the milk. Initially, when I said the blessing of borei minim mizonot, while I was eating the Cheerios with the milk, one blessing covered 2 foods. But right now, I finished the Cheerios and I just want to drink the milk. Do I have to go and say another blessing? Richard, I can't hear you.
Are you asking me what I think?
Yes, I'm asking you what you think. Yes, Richard.
I'm so bad at this, but I'm going to take a shot with you and Ruben on the box. No, if you do the first prayer, do I need to make 6 prayers for 6 things on top of the motzi lechem min haaretz?
Over there, it's an exception, Richard. Bread is very chashuv. Bread has a very high status.
Wait. Are you saying that bread is a separate issue or item to itself?
Yes.
Because it's bread.
Correct.
Oh.
Right, correct.
Okay.
Bread, correct. If you say hamotzi on bread, it exempts all other foods. If you say borei pri hagafen on wine, it exempts all other drinks. Yeah, because they went up in the status, Richard. Bread was flour, wine was grapes. It went up in the status.
Got it.
Jigari, you know the answer, Jigari? I mean, you eat cereal. No, you guys don't eat. Nobody eats cereal over here? Where's Israel? I want to know, where's Israel? I want to know, did he still come back or no?
Did not come back. I'm going to tell him right now.
No. I do, but I'm embarrassed about it because I have milk with cereal and I don't do a prayer.
Okay, so here we go, Richard. So this is good, Richard. So now when you eat the cereal, you have to look at the ingredient. See if it's made out of wheat products or corn. From there, you're going to be able to see if it's mizanot or shahakol. So if
Rabbi?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
You know that Frosted Flakes is one of the greatest cereals known to man. And if I'm going to you guys are going to have to suspend me Wednesday or Thursday for coming on since I only do Mondays and Tuesdays. Frosted Flakes are so delicious, I would be willing to take the punishment from you.
So I want to conclude like this, you got it. Richard, like this. We're going to say like this. If a person is eating honey nut Cheerios, correct? After you finish the Cheerios and you want to drink the milk, it really depends who you are. Would you ever drink milk just like that in a cup? If I give you, let's say, 4 ounces of milk, just to drink, would you drink it on a regular day? Are you the type of person that drinks milk even without cereal? Jigari, are you here or no, Jigari? He's always doing something, this guy. I can't believe it.
I'm here, Rabbi. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It's just wire cut off right now.
Right,
so
right.
forgive me. But I'm with you. I'm with you, Rabbi.
So, Ben, the answer is going to be... Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I do drink milk from time to time, like just regular
so
milk.
Therefore, if you have that much milk left over and you said mizonot on the cereal, you have to go back and now say shahakol on the milk itself. But if I'm a person, no, I'm not on a regular, give me milk, I'm not going to drink, then we're going to tell you it's already included in your blessing and you don't have to bless. Okay?
So I guess to Richard's question is, yeah, we would essentially have to, there are times where we have to say multiple blessings for one meal.
Correct. Not you don't say meal for separate foods. Once you say meal, that means you are in a bread meal. A bread meal, you say hamotzi, and that's it. Unless you're eating watermelon or fruits or cakes and cookies, that's something else.
Rabbi.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about rice, so what do we do about sushi then?
Sushi is a very big problem. Why do you eat the sushi? Do you eat it for the rice? Do you eat it because of the fish? Do you eat it because of, what do you eat? Why are you eating sushi?
I was told to make an individual bracha on everything.
That is the best. That is the best way to go. That is the best way to go. So what I usually do when I'm in a Chinese store, sushi. Yeah, so what I would do, I'll try to bless chocolate on something, mizanot on something else. But if I have sushi in front of me, just sushi alone in front of me, I'll say mizanot.
I'm sorry, Rabbi.
Yeah, Richard, go ahead.
Are you saying, hypothetically speaking, if I was kosher? I'm sorry, I don't want to embarrass myself.
No, go ahead, Richard.
So on a piece of sushi, you would say the prayer for the rice and a prayer for the salmon.
That's the best way to do it, correct.
Okay, and if you drink wine, you do the borei pri hagafen, but that lasts, if you do one prayer at 6 o'clock, it lasts all night, right?
If you're still inside the house, Richard. Richard, simple, Richard. If I leave my house...
when you have a meal tonight...
Yeah.
Are you telling us that you do 6, 8, 10 prayers just for the different foods that you might eat?
So let's say like this, Richard. I'll have tea, I'll have meat, and I'll have rice, correct? For example, or spaghetti. So I'll say shahakol, Mizanot. That's it. Shahaka will cover the drink and the meat, and Mizanot will cover the spaghetti. 2 blessings, Richard.
Okay, no, that's cool. I can live with 1 or 2 blessings. I just can't believe you guys do 6, 8 blessings.
It's not a lot, Richard. It's not a lot because 1 blessing covers multiple foods, so it's not a lot.
Rabbi, we got Israel here, Rabbi.
Oh, bring him in. Bring him in.
I'm sorry I'm late, guys. I was just on the phone. I had to talk to somebody. I'm sorry.
Who would you have to talk to?
Who would you like to know?
Israel, nice to see Israel.
Didn't ask you, Israel. Spike would have asked you. So let's all, we're all a family here. Who are you on the phone with, Israel?
Richard, all I know is that the rabbi did something. He blessed the Knicks, and they're the champions of the world. That's all I know. All right?
I was told you were not sleeping, Israel.
I think yesterday was the only time I slept.
Congratulations. We didn't miss a minute of it. Sorry, my father took me when I was a kid, and most of you weren't even alive. My father took me to those games.
Very nice.
I could just imagine. I can imagine.
All right, anyway.
Israel, I wanted to ask you a question. You had a lot of excitement watching it?
Not as much as excitement as I have when I'm on this channel with you guys.
Hey, he's almost as smoother as me. This guy's great.
Okay,
Israel
okay.
and Spike.
Okay. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to say anything right now. Okay. Rabotai, I want to begin with you. Bezrat Hashem, we're going to begin a sefer. I'm not going to do the whole book, but I want to do with you a chapter. It's a story actually number 13 from the sefer which is called Sipurei Masiyot from Rav Nachman Breslov. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the class, Rabbi Nachman Breslov is going to try to bring out a very crucial point that every single Jew must know. And that is that a person has to be happy even when things are not going his way. Now, I'm not saying things are not going his way the way he planned it. I'm talking about chas v'shalom when things are really not going his way. You know how many times you have Jigari today, unfortunately, where I get a lot of these cases where a boy goes out with a girl, correct? And she dumps him. Done. He ain't getting married. I was speaking to another girl the other day, 21, 22-year-old girl. She's afraid to make the next step. She's afraid to hear the no. Because she already one time had a breakup and engagement. Again, I'm not saying they're easy. I'm admitting that life is not easy. But it doesn't mean that you have to stay down. That's all I want to say. You got to try to climb your way back up. Show me one person, Jigari, that does not have problems. Show me one person. Can you show me? What did you say? Your wife, Jigari? What?
I can't think of anyone.
No one in the world that's not without certain areas in his or her life. Every person has some issues. Correct. That's the way it is.
Correct. So therefore, Rav Nachman, my brother, he's gonna start saying over here. He said, I have to say it in Hebrew. I want you guys to understand what's going on over here. He said like this. I want to basically tell you a story how they used to be happy, not what today. How they used to be happy. He says, this is how he said it. What do you guys know about being happy when a person is in a state of depression, in a state of sadness? We're going to try to see this. By the way, Richard, the story is called The 7 Beggars. That's what it's called. From the 7 beggars, we're going to come out, we're going to see that even in the chas v'shalom lo aleinu, even in the most, God forbid, I don't want to say in the most downtime, a person has to force himself to be happy. You got to do things that are going to make you happy. You have to be able to come out of that state. Now, why is this important? Jigarik, Richard, listen to this carefully. A lot of people don't realize, do you know the evil inclination? We have the Yetzer Hara, correct, Richard?
Of course, of course.
The evil inclination is the mikatreg. He's the one who accuses you. Did you know that, Jigarik, or no?
When you say he accuses you, like, meaning when you're sitting in trial, when you go to Ghana,
wait.
At 120?
No. I'm
He's going to be a star witness?
So let me put it to you like this. the evil inclination is he incites you to sin, then he accuses you, I will explain, and then he takes your life. He's the Malach HaMavet. He's all one thing. What he's going to come to you and he's going to tell Jigarik, do X, Y, and Z. Look at her.
Right.
Go over there. Do this. You did it. Now he goes to Hashem and says, look, your student. Reuben is Galeb. Look what he did. Now Hashem, wow. If Chas v'Shalom Loleinu, if that tilts a person Loleinu to who knows what, if he has to leave the world whenever he has to leave, who's going to take his life? That same evil inclination. I want you guys to listen to me very carefully what I'm about to say. Richard, do you think the Yetzer Hara cares for when a person sins? What does the Yetzer Hara get out of it?
I'm not sure where you're going with this. Please continue.
Okay, let me do this, Richard. Usually, whenever you and I do something, there's a benefit to why we're doing it, correct? We're eating because we want to be satiated, right? We're sleeping because we want to get rest, right? We're working because we got to pay the bills. Whenever we do something, there's a reason to why we do it. But by the evil inclination, do you think he cares if you sin or not? Why does he have to pick on me? Let him pick on somebody else. Why does he have to come to me? You hear the question, Richard?
Because he's probably thinking that he's like, it's an easy target, basically. Some people that are easy targets that fold faster, that, could do a sin faster.
No, the stronger you are, the greater your Yetzer Hara.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, of course, 100%. A person who's bigger, who's higher level Kedusha, his Yetzer Hara is more higher, is more stronger. So, Rich, I want to share with you a beautiful chazal. The rabbis of blessed memory say something very powerful. He says, once you sin, okay, you sin, he got you to sin. But what does he get out of it? Nothing. You ready for the Shigarik? You know what he wants to happen next? He wants you to be upset. That's all he wants. Because when a person is down, when he's upset, he can't function normally. And that's what we're going to try to say. You have to
Wait. Are you talking about what Hashem wants?
No. When the evil inclination makes us sin.
What's the evil inclination? You mean to fall into temptation? Is that
like
what you're
the devil,
saying?
basically.
And do something wrong?
Yes, correct, Richard. You have a good angel, you have a bad angel. Correct, Richard, correct.
Okay, go ahead.
So the bad angel, he wants us to sin, not because he wants us to be upset after the fact. After I sin, he wants me to be upset. And that's something we should not do. We should not become upset after we sin. I'm not telling people that they're allowed to sin. But what I'm trying to say is that when a person is down, he could beat himself so much that he will forget to serve God. When a person forgets to serve Hashem, we have a problem. We have a very big problem. And this is where, Richard, people start turning, Chas v'Shalom, to girls and drugs, and unfortunately sometimes to even suicide. Because it's in their mind, they think that they're bad people. There is the Gemara Masechet Berachot. Jigari, listen to this carefully, Jigari. It says over there that when a person does an aver, when a person sins, you have to pray that he stops sinning, not that he dies. You understand? What do? We at times we affiliate the person with the sin. That's a problem. The person is not the sin, you understand? For example, today if you have a guy who's a billionaire, correct? Do you associate the money to him, or do you say he's a good person? What do? Okay, today the world looks at it, oh, you have money, you're a person, you're a human being. You don't have money, you're nobody, but that's wrong. Same thing in the Avodat Hashem. Just because you're more learned or less learned, that does not define you as a person. What defines you as a person, your character traits, what kind of person you are towards other people. So therefore, if you have a person, Chas v'Shalom Lo'oleinu, that fell down, don't stay down. You gotta be, I'm not gonna be able to do it now, but we're gonna see B'ezras Hashem tomorrow. You gotta be able to fight your way out of it. It's like a boxing match. You ever watch boxing, Jigarik? You could get punched, but don't fall. Even when you fall, don't get knocked out. You gotta get back up. Do not throw in the white towel. And that B'ezras Hashem we're gonna try to see from the story of the 7 beggars. I'm not gonna have time to begin this today, but Leneda, I think we'll begin this first thing tomorrow. instead of do halachot, we'll just go straight into this story.
Beautiful.
All right, if you guys have
Thank
any
you,
questions,
Rabbi.
I'll take it. If not, we'll conclude over here.
Rabbi, thank you. Chodesh Tov.
No problem. Rosh Chodesh
Thank
Tov,
you, Rabbi.
Rabbi John. No
Thank you,
problem.
Rabbi.
I'll see you guys.
Thank you, Rabbi.
I'll see you.
So what do we
All right,
do
bless
about sushi? Should I take it apart or should I just eat it whole?
No, you could eat it whole. You could eat it whole. Either you could say, if you have a drink with you, say on the rice mizanot, and then shakol, say shakol, and then mizanot, whichever way you want, or just say mizanot on the whole sushi.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
And one more last question. In the morning, before I put on tzitzit, do I make a bracha?
That tzitzit katan or the talit gadol?
No. Under my shirt.
Under your shirt, you never say a bracha. According to halacha, even though you're allowed to, we don't say a bracha. What we do is you put on a talit gadol, correct, Ariel?
Yeah.
Okay, so whenever you're putting on the talit gadol, when you're saying the blessing of litatei b'tzitzit, you want to have in mind that with that blessing, you're also exempting the small tzitzit on your body.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the kavanah. With one blessing, you're going to be able to do 2 mitzvot.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Rabbi.
No problem. I'll see you.
Love you,
Nice
Rabbi.
to see you.
See you tomorrow.
Zak Baruch, first
I'll see you guys.